Hey, this is MiracleMax. Welcome to Rise of Civilizations, and we're going to do an Ark of Osiris. A little bit crazy this time. We are Sanctuary, and we're going in with a total of 22. Yes, 22 combatants versus 30. So let's go in and get set up. There I am. We've got 2 minutes to prepare for battle. So why would anyone do the Ark with only 22 combatants? Well, here's why. In our kingdom, since the last arc, sorry for the background, we're on voice chat, and I'm going to try and keep that off to the side. But since the last arc, our kingdom has been in a state of war, and our kingdom bully has been zeroing cities. So we have been struggling. As much as you try to keep your troops protected by putting them in flags and putting them in other areas for safety, there's only so much you can do, and there's a point where you just start getting killed. And we have, we've lost a lot of power since our last arc. I'm going to go ahead and get out of the Discord call because that is distracting me. So, unfortunately for this battle, we only have 22 players who felt like they had um, enough troops to do this battle. And so we're going to make do with what we have. Last arc we were super organized and we were able to do some serious damage, and I have that video. I haven't produced it yet, so maybe I will get that done for you. But we were extremely successful because of that organization, and I'm hoping that this time, even though we are outnumbered by 8, that our organization will pay off. So, step 1, we've got 27 seconds. Looks like we have people still coming in. And we are the red team, which is Seth, as we prepare for battle. I don't see the numbers of how many they have in versus us yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to go ahead and send out. Oh, someone else already has. Awesome. So the first step is to go ahead and get these buildings underneath our control. So I'm looking for any building that doesn't have anyone going to it yet to go ahead and send out my Lancelot. We'll go ahead and send out Lancelot. Target's protected. Someone's going to that one. So at the start of the battle, you really want to get all the buildings under your control that you can right away. And to do that, you're sending out your fastest army to start the timer that lets you control it. Now, once you have troops in a city, in an outpost or in an obelisk, you have a 3-minute countdown until you start earning points for occupying that. So the best troops to send out to do that is a Lancelot Dragon Lancer combination with one horseman. And one horseman with Lancelot and Dragon Lancer is your fastest moving troops on the field. So we want to get those out there and get the timer started. And if we scroll back out, you should see a lot of our little guys going out with our Lancelots, getting these buildings under control. Now we have an offensive team and a defensive team. In this, our offensive team is going to occupy the buildings to our left and then start pushing forward, where our defensive team is responsible for occupying the center and the top section, and then holding those areas while taking the arc. So we're going in for the troops. Now, for each obelisk, once we occupy those, we're allowed to teleport 10 players in. For those in this situation with only 22 players, everybody but two will be able to teleport. For those who can't teleport, we start gathering right away. And what I mean by gathering is these little um, caravan spots. And as soon as you start gathering, you're earning points for your team. Um, Now, I've been in a few battles where the difference in the match was who gathered the most. So even though you may not win on the battlefield, you sure want to win the point war, and that's all this is. This is a battle for points. All right, we've got a few timers going, and let's go peek and see what they're up to. Right now it says they have 10 players in the battlefield, and we have 18 who have teleported in. So even though we started with a lot fewer players, we've had 18 show up. So I'm hoping our last four show up and that they don't have very many that are active. In the background, you're hearing my cats, and that's just going to be part of the game. So what I am waiting for is I'm waiting for this obelisk here, the timer to run down, and I've got 1 minute and 53 seconds. And once that timer is done, then I can go ahead and teleport my city to that point. And what that does is it allows me to move around the battlefield without having to go as far back. Oh, can't see their troops. All right, so right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings that they're starting to control, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 also. So pretty even at this point. Now we have someone already scouting us. How funny. All right, let's see if we can see who that is. I'm not really concerned about that yet. Just a one player scouting to see how many troops we brought in. So we'll just let that red flare go until we capture the obelisk. The beginning of the battle is a little hard with a timer of 3 minutes really before you occupy anything, and I wish that the gamers would close that down um, to a smaller timeline. Even if just down to 2 minutes would be much better. It just feels like you rush in to get this battle started and you end up sitting around for a little while at the beginning. Alright, so we're down to 53 seconds on that side and 10 seconds on this side. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to teleport. And here we go. Alright, so now from this point, I can go ahead and send for troops to start occupying area. And I decided for this battle that I want to use Charles Martel as my primary defensive unit. And the reason for that is Charles Martel is a good garrison commander. He's the best garrison commander I have right now. And whoever arrives at a building first becomes that building's uh, garrison commander. Now, as much as I love Lancelot, he is not a good commander. So as soon as we have that building under control and there are other troops in it, I'm going to back Lancelot out so I can have another army out on the field. So let's see. Right now it's still just Lancelot. So let's go ahead and send a different army in here. Or at least a different army near here. got people occupying that. Oh. Someone tried to come and take our sky altar from us. So it looks like I am entering a battle here. That might not be good. We're going to camp him for a minute and see what they have in there. Yeah, that army would have died. So we're going to back that up just a second until I've got some help. Right, looks like our offensive team is on it. They've got their half of the building, half of the map set, which means it's time to set a rally on this one here. Let's see if I can get a 1-minute rally going. I do not want Lancelot. We'll go with Scipio. And Minamoto, that's fine. Let's see if I can get some people to join me on this one and get this rally going. Now the other team now has, it still says only 12 members into our 18. So they have been super aggressive. I've got 427. All right. That should get us in a good position to take that building. One thing about the Ark, if you haven't spent much time doing it, you can lose a lot of troops fast, and you're going to have to be prepared to heal, especially with us only having 22 members. It is going to be, and only 18 here, it's going to be a battle. We're going to lose a lot of troops, so we're going to have to be ready. This says there's a battle going on, and I'm not seeing anything happening. Oh, there we go. So our top player is on this side, Cookie Thief, and he has tier 5 troops, and he's the only one in our kingdom with tier 5 troops. Or, I'm sorry, the only one in our alliance with tier 5 troops. So he is leading the offensive charge, and he is going to be on the map doing a lot of destruction on our offensive side. For those of us with tier 4, we're going to do everything we can to support him and to do our own damage. So while that is happening, we're going to go see how our march is going on this side. We've got a lot of players coming in. Hope they see the rally and don't try and attack before. There we go. They're attacking troops on the field. And let's go ahead and do another scout on this because we don't know how many troops they have in now. So at this moment, they're ahead of us by 1,100 points because they have more troops on the field than us. Or, I'm sorry, more buildings on the field than us. All right, looks like we're... All right, we should take this easily. They have 160,000 troops. So let's go take this from them. While that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and move Martel in to battle. Join in the fracas. Let's take that sky altar back. We want our half of the map under our control 100%. We're going to watch Charles Martel's strength. All right, we took the altar. Let's take this down this guy. Open field battles are fun. And really, on the defensive side, our job is to make sure that we hold our half of the map. We do not want the enemy on our side. You know, defense is about just protecting what we have, and let the offensive guys go do the damage. It's so funny. I'm used to, in the main map, we're always blue and the enemy is always red, yet in this case the opposite is true. Alright, looks like we have full control over there. And we've got good numbers in that building. So that is now under our control. I'm going to let Charles go back. And remember, we have 5 building queues that we can use. So let's make sure that our other building queues are doing some gathering. We want to make sure we're getting as many points as we can at any given moment. So I'm going to send out my baby troop queues to get some gathering started and get some points in the bank for our team. There's another one. That'll work. Let's head home and see what kind of healing I need to do. $12 worth of healing. This gets very expensive. The rewards, though, for completing the Ark are amazing. So as much as I hate using that many speed ups, it is worth it for this battle. Alright, they're coming home. We've got that sky altar under control, that obelisk under control. You know, I think I'm still the only person in this outpost. So if they attack... Oh, look, I've got someone else. Good. So I'm going to go ahead and have my one Lancelot come home. We'll scroll out and see what kind of battles we have going on. Alright, looks like at this point we're in pretty good position. We have a rally coming in at our sky altar. Oh no, we're gonna rally. Oh, that is coming in at us. Okay. Reinforce. Again, we're in pretty good shape there. But we'll go ahead and get some troops out. We'll help at this desert altar here. I'm having a little trouble getting things to click. And I love you, but you're just not meant for this kind of battle. Gosh, I need to upgrade some commanders on this account. No. We're just going to go with max with what we have. Sorry you've encountered an unknown error. Oh, I hope that's not going to be an issue. here and attack these guys then. No, Lohar, I do not want you. I want Boudica. Send in Sun Tzu with Boudica. Get out here and help. Alright, 4 Qs on the field. Let's see where else we have battles going on. Looks like we're trying to take their Sky Altar. We're still in control on our side of the map. Let's peek in on this Sky Altar while I have troops marching. And we do have our tier 5 going after this Sky Altar, so yep, that is ours now. Okay, back to the center where I have troops heading in. So part of the defense's team job is to grab that Ark and take it back to one of our buildings. Now it's important to know that whoever captures the Ark, they are at a disadvantage in traveling. They lose speed. It's a 25% speed reduction. So once you have someone who's out there and has the Ark in their possession, you need to defend them. And right now they have more troops than us. I'm getting there as fast as I can. But Boudica is on the slow march. Looks like we have other people coming, but they're just as far back as I am. Alright, I do have one more troop queue. Let's go ahead and send it to the center also. Let's see if we can get that. So if you see how slow that's moving, that poor guy has no speed. And he's the one carrying the Ark. So it gives us a good chance to catch him. And they're trying to get to this desert altar. So maybe instead of... Let's see where you are on the map. You're so far back. Alright. So what we're going to do instead, since they're trying to get their shrine over this way, let's redirect Belisarius over to this. And Boudica is just a million miles away. Man. For some reason, I feel like we're moving much slower this time. Alright, so on that side of the map, we are definitely taking a little bit of a lead. We've got a battle going on at this shrine. We do have Richard in there, and that is Cookie Thief, which means it is our tier 5 troops, so they're going to have a hard time doing much damage against him. And we're just going to have trouble catching up with that Ark this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and instead of chasing down him from this direction, I'm going to pause here with these troops and get ready for the next Ark when it reappears. And we'll let Belisarius do the hunting on this side. And since I do have one more queue, let's get out and get gathering. Again, points from gathering make just as big of a difference in this game as anything else. So you don't want to leave those points on the battlefield, especially when you're doing this with fewer players. So right now, pulled ahead, which is awesome. If you look at the map in the upper right hand corner, you can see that we have more than half the map under our control now, and that is our offense pushing forward. We've got a ton of rallies coming into the sky altar. I should probably scout that building since I have troops heading straight for it. We'll pause here. Wait for our rally report to come back. They have a rally of 518,000 coming at our structure here. What's our... Oh, we don't have very many. We're going to be in trouble. He's going to go down in just a second. Alright, they've got the first capture of the Ark of Osiris. My scout report came back that their sky altar, they have no garrison. Well then, let's just take this. We don't want them to have it. So this is a little bit of a broken commentary. Number one, with fewer players on the field, I feel like I have to be in a lot more places at once. And number two, it is 5:30 in the morning for me, so I am not very awake. All right, we have that building now. Let's go help here. Who do I have? There we go. We don't want them taking the Ark from us. I would send Belisarius, but he's the only one in that desert altar. Alright, let's see what's happening over here. Am I getting my butt kicked? I should go home. Heal up these guys. I don't really like the healing menu on this, but it is what it is. Speed up these guys, 60 minutes. Let that time tick down. Boom, boom. Oh, Boudica is lost again. Poor Boudica. She's just wandering the field. She doesn't know what to do. Let's instead attack you. We'll be more supportive in our role. On that battle, 4 out of 5 troops. So again, really want to make sure I've got everybody gathering who can be at every moment. Boom, gather, troop march. Looks like we've got some battles going on here, but my job is to defend that building in that case. And let other people take on the troops on the field. Boudica just keeps wandering around. I'm not sure what her purpose is right now. Boudica, what are you doing? Boudica, how about you come help over here? Since you're being worthless in the middle of the field. Oh, we're going to lose that building. Man. Did anyone join Belisarius, or is he by himself still? I've got Boob in there. So let me take you out. Have you come over here and help attack this. Alright, Scipio's heading home. Let's help Scipio by healing. Ooh, another 11 hours. This gets really expensive fast. Hey, it's war, right? It's not like we come to war expecting not to have casualties. I'm going to go ahead and rally this. Oh, please tell me I have someone better. There we go. That's a little better. There's Boudica wandering around aimlessly. Alright, Boudica, you're fired. I guess I'll send Boudica at least to reinforce, since she doesn't seem to know what to do out on the field. Alright, quick map check. Our offense has moved forward. Got some battling going on here, but we've taken their obelisk, so they're down to 5 buildings, plus this one here. We'll go ahead and attack this guy. Or let's attack the building. Let's see if we can take the building. Oh, help your friends. It looks like they're doing pretty good. Come on in, Scout. There we go. Alright, let's switch it up to attacking that. As soon as they die. I've got a glitch going on here and I can't get my troops to attack. They're just sitting there, not doing a thing. There comes in my rally. Hey, let's rally the building that we already control. Can't do that. Sorry for the glitchiness. I'm not sure what's going on here today. We got a lot of pushing forward going on here which is awesome. All right, I have an open troop queue, so let's gather. And I have Scipio wandering the map, so let's pause him for a second and let's send him we'll pretend he's going to gather here. Get him out to the center. So that we can attack anyone coming in on our arc. There we go, carrying it back ever so slowly. Alright, my half of the map. We seem to be in good condition. They've got their half of the map. Looks like the obelisk is in good hands. I don't have anybody messing with it. No one's close enough to do anything about it anyway. So, Scipio, where are you best used? Oh, we're getting... Oh, that's... Oh. We're still good here. It's hard being on defense because you really want to push forward and take stuff, but... Launched a rally on the outpost of a set. Oh, how'd they get that? We don't want them to have that. Get in there, Scipio. Take that back. So right now they have 3 buildings under their control, and they're trying to take a 4th. But we're not going to let them have that one, so let's go take it back. Boudica's battling out here. But we've got reinforcements coming in, so we should be okay. Everybody in. Boudica says, "Don't mess with me." I say that, but here comes 2 more armies who want to mess with me. Alright, right now score 13,000 for them, 25,000 for us. We are taking care of business. I've only got 4 troops out in the field, so while that battle's going on, as much as we want to watch it, gather, gather, gather. That's our job. Where's the camels? There they are. Okay. Let's pick that one up. Oh, someone's gathering at it. Any camels with no gatherers? Man, my map is glitchy today. There's one. Someone's on their way to it. There's one. Oh, someone's already there. Not a bad problem when everyone's doing their job. Alright. I took back that outpost, so now they are down to 2 buildings. Oh, pushing forward on this map is fun, especially when you are outnumbered. Silly people messing with us. Alright, where can I help? I'm defending 3 buildings right now, which is boring. But I guess necessary. Gather. Defending 3 buildings means that not much fun is happening for me. Let's see who's in here with me. I've got what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him exit and then camp and go back in. So why did I just do that? Well, I have Boudica who was out there attacking, and someone else just entered who had a garrison commander. And you want a garrison commander in every building. Boudica is not a great building defender, so I don't want her to be the one defending a building. It's not what she's good at. Let's go help our boys here. Might as well send Boudica since that's what she's made for, and that building's in good shape. You know, they are not on the attack anymore. They are very much on the defense, and we are pushing forward, and they're down to 4 buildings, so let's see if we can do what we can to make that 3 buildings. We'll help out our little guys over here. Britus is like, help me. I'm going to lose this battle, but let's get some kills. Oh, here we go. Ha! Julius Caesar, you may take out my Boudica, but I've got 2 other teammates to take you down, and I will be meat for you. Let everybody else hop in. I'm going to go home and... Oh, that's too many troops to heal. Alright, let's see what we have. We're going to not heal all these lower level troops. See if we can get that down in level. I don't have enough. Alright, we're down to 23 hours. That's going to be pretty much it for my healing. I'm not going to worry about those last 3 hours worth of healing. We'll let Boudica crawl home. And then we'll send out more troops as soon as I have a troop queue. Alright, on this side of the map, we've got a battle going on here. Looks like we're going to try and take that outpost from them. I'd love to help, but I'm not in a position right now where I can. I've got 1 gatherer coming home. I have Boudica crawling home after that battle on the other side of the field. But we'll get back out into action as soon as I've got the ability to do that. So they definitely have some tier 5 troops on the battlefield. That's cavalry. Oh, we're getting smashed there. Ooh. They said, that's our last building, damn it. Stay away from it. And I understand that feeling. How far are you from home, Boudica? Oh, you're close. Okay. Alright, we're going to send Boudica. Let's rally that. Alright, while that's happening, gather, gather, gather. You know, when the end of this match comes, you're going to laugh at me. for being so proud of my gathering numbers, and I really haven't even stayed on top of it this match. But it's an important part. We don't mess around. It's all about the points. So ways to score points is to occupy buildings, to battle on the battlefield, and to gather. So we want to do all these things. Rally canceled due to no response. Bah humbug. That's alright. Boom. Let's just send those troops forward then to battle here. Lohar, Lohar, Lohar. I love you, Lohar, but this isn't your place. 5-minute march. Oh, let's go help Ginger. We're just going to send Boudica over here as if she's gathering. Glitchy, glitchy. Gather. March. Of course, she's going to go around the long way, which is not helpful to me. You know, I'm going to give the suck award to Boudica, because she has definitely been less than helpful here. Okay, so we're going to send her to this Shrine of War. And maybe that'll change the direction that she's marching in. Enough to get her to support poor little Ginger with her arc. Though we've got nobody. I mean, nobody's coming after her. We just don't have anything happening on the field. They are in total defense mode. Alright, Boudica, you're going to get redirected again. Guess we're going to lose this building. Which, you know, they have to have some places that they can defend on the battlefield. Some luck. Once we have this obelisk, we can teleport more forward. Right now we have 8 teleports available to us. There we go. Reinforce that building. Good job. I'm a million miles away. They are running out of places to defend. Boudica again is wandering around aimlessly. Boudica, why? Fine. Let's see what you're closest to, Boudica. Are you close to any of our buildings? No. So because that obelisk is under our control now, I could teleport forward to it, but I've got troops moving. Boudica being the primary one who's just wandering aimlessly around the map, hoping someone will attack her because she just can't seem to figure out how to do that on our own. Um, I blame her. It's my error, right? Operator error. I have 2 gatherers on their way home. So even if I could throw her in a building, I can't teleport. So we're just going to be on the slow roll here. Oh, there she goes trying to return home again. Go attack that city, Boudica. Watch this. We're going to zero this city, and she's going to turn around and try and head home again. Keep going, Boudica. Don't give up. Poor Boudica. I give her so much grief. Yeah, camels, 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 camels. Want to keep gathering. Want to kick this game in the head because it's sucking right now. Hey, look who decided to return home again. Boudica. What can Boudica go attack? I guess Boudica can go attack this building here. I would like Boudica to swing the sword just once before this battle ends. Alright, so let's see who we can shout at here. No battles going on there. Oh, they took our shrine. We'll take that back in just a second. There we go. Ours again. So what this map shows is organization. Good planning, organization, and people who have done this enough times to know what it takes to clean up a map and take it over. For our competitors, I'm sorry we've run you over. There's 6 minutes left, and we're at the point where we have 1 building left to take, and then the entire map is under our control. And for them, it just has to be frustrating, but maybe this is their first time doing the Ark. Maybe they don't have any experience and don't know how to push forward at what the objectives should be. And so kudos for them for being out here battling. I wish they had had more people show up. It's really hard to win without people showing up. We've done our best to get all 22 players out here, and yet we did not get all ours. It looks like we have 19 people of our 22 battling, and they had 13. So this should have been, they should have been able to beat us, but based on the numbers, it's not a surprise that it's a massacre. The last time we did 30 versus 28. We were at 28 and we massacred them also. They're like, this is our last building. You cannot have it. So as we enter the last 4 minutes of the battle, one thing I want to do is I want to make sure my gatherers are in a position where they're going to make it home before time runs out. Because gatherers out in the field, when time runs out, bring you nothing. So let's see how far Sark is from home. She's quite a bit of ways. So let's go ahead and send her home now so I get those points. All right. I did send out a scout, so let's see what the scout told me. I should be able to take that building. Go, Boudica! Get in one swing, Boudica, before the time runs out. You have 3 minutes, Boudica, to make your stamp on this march. Come on, girl. Get it, Boudica. Be our star. Shout out to Boudica and Joan. They finally got to enter the battle against the last building on the map that isn't under our control. Whoop whoop. Hey, look at that. Unfortunately, this building won't be ours for 2 minutes and 51 seconds, and there's 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the battle. So we won't technically own it. Oh, look, they got a little building here. My gatherers are both going to make it home. So we'll see how many points we got this battle. I would love to get 10,000 points. The rewards are awesome. 6,000 is a mini marker. That's really a level you've got to get to. I will say that the game has made the rewards for competing in the Ark amazing. I cannot say enough about that. We'll show them at the end, but if you join in this battle, even for me when I had to be up at 4:30 in the morning to do it, wow, it's worth it. Alright, so this time it looks like we're going to end the map with them having one building under control, unless our guys get here. They're like, no, no, we must have the whole map. So we'll watch for the last minute. We'll watch us take that last city, or last structure, the outpost. And this is going to be a mass battle. Everybody wants those points. They're like, give me one more kill, one more kill. Our entire alliance is attacking one building. And the other alliances says, well, everybody automatically heals when I get home, so might as well just go for it. Get him, team. I am too far away to even think about entering this battle. But now if you look in the upper right hand corner, the map is red. We have taken control of everything on the map. 10 seconds left. This is a 40,000 point win. And there we go. There's our victory. We just destroyed him on every level. 5 million kills to their 2 million. We scored 6,500 Ark points, so they never got the Ark back. If you look at provision score, which is the third item down, that is for gathering, and we just destroyed them on gathering. Man, We destroyed them everywhere, but they didn't even attempt to gather, which is sad. I mean, that's 2 or 3 trips gathering. Obviously, the occupation score, because we controlled all the buildings, we beat them badly there, but for them to not even gather is is pretty sad. All right, let's exit that. Oh my gosh. Look at Cookie Thief. Score 30,000 points. He is our tier 5, so he's going to get the most kills. MiracleMax. New record in kills. New record in heal. Provision score. So I scored 1,300 points gathering versus their team scoring 500 points gathering. Let's quit out of that. And let's go see how we did. All right, I scored 8,500 points, ninth. Man, I want to get to 10,000 one of these battles. 180,000 kills. I sure used a lot of speed ups. So here's my individual rewards. And one other thing I love in this is the reserves pack, which lets me train 10,000 troops at once, rather than having to train them in batches of 1,600. And let's go look at the battle report and the rewards for winning the battle. Again, great, great, great rewards for everyone who competed, great rewards for everyone in the alliance, and then great individual rewards for me for my battling. All right, that is going to be it for me. Like I said, I got up really early to do this. It is 6 a.m. for me, so I am going to sign off. Um, Thanks for watching. Ark is just fun. I think it's just a moment where everybody gets to play, and you know that when you return back to the main field, all your troops automatically heal. Um, there's no cost to you in resources. You don't have to use any speed ups at home. You have no deaths. Your hospitals aren't full. Um, and so you can go all out on the battlefield and heal units if you want. I did. I healed a lot of units, but you don't have to. You can just go and play and have fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please hit like and subscribe. I'd love to see my subscriber numbers go up. Hey, Sanctuary, my alliance. If you watch this video, subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.